touching me. You keep touching me.
Baddies West, episode 4. So in the last episode, we was running fade after fade. You had Lo and Krishan trying to get it in, Stunner Girl and Rolly, Stunner Girl and Tommy. But the only person that really got injured in this whole situation was Rolly's booty cheek. She had to go to urgent care, and then the girls decided to hug it out, and everybody wanted to be BFFs and become friends again, except for Biggie. She was mad because nobody was really paying her attention. So now this opens up with them getting all on their new little tour bus, and they're all super excited. However, Natalie and Tommy, they decided that they was going to hop on a PJ to get to Vegas. And the whole time, Natalie is like, oh, I hope the girls are not mad that we took a private jet. Oh, don't post the pictures. Don't let the girls know. And Tommy is like, girl, please, you need to stop being like that. You need to pop your ish one time. Boss up. Like, let them girls know what time it is. Like, you're putting them on. But y'all know Natalie really want to be in the trenches so bad and fight amongst the girls herself. So they all on the bus just vibing, except for Rolly. She laying down because her booty cheek hurt. At this point, Rolly just needs to be security during the fight so she can just grab and hold people. Because each time, she getting hurt when she try to fight. So the girls start drinking, and Scotland is like, I want to play a game. I want to play a game. So they decide to play Never Have I Ever, where they drink a shot, hold fingers up, and what have you. But I was trying to figure out what type of games Biggie was playing, because she was looking like she had a little something back there. I was like, okay, Biggie, I see you from the back. So they playing the Never Have I Ever, telling all their business basically about how nasty and freaky they are or whatever. Never have I ever really cared for games like this. I just don't care. Only thing I was concerned with was Krishan's face. Now, never have I ever had somebody scratch my face like that and then sit up with them like we was just cool. Not happening. So then Razor started becoming preoccupied with how many fingers Scotland still had up. So she tried to ask a question about her kissing a cast member so that way Scotland can put some fingers down because she had kissed Krishan before. So Tommy and Natalie is having this conversation, and Natalie shares with Tommy that she's never been to jail before. And Tommy was so surprised. But I was not, because low-key, Natalie is not about that life. Natalie likes to start stuff, throw rocks, and then hide her hands. Now, this little situation here had me so concerned because why is Krishan and Lo sitting next to each other, all buddy-buddied up, and then Lo start feeling on Krishan? Now, never have I ever done anything like that. Now, I know some people like to keep their enemies close, but I don't need her titty in my hand. Then things got even worse because they start going up under each other's shirt, checking them out. Krishan was looking like she wanted to take Lo London down right there. Child, Krishan was trying to give her a monthly breast exam. But honestly, I think this is the attention that Lo London really wanted from Krishan. So things between the girls start getting real wild. You had Scotland shaking her butt. You had Biggie acting like she was ready to give somebody that tongue. And then I don't know what got into Krishan because she started thinking that she was at the Shaker Booty Club or something. She was looking like she was ready to get him some plastic strap or something. She was literally acting like a dude on the bus. Razor was all with it, shaking her butt in her face, doing everything. And while she's shaking it, Scotland tried to be a little slick and look at her booty. You little peeping Tom. Is this really how Casamigos have y'all acting around y'all friends? As Krishan started acting real rainbow. She was licking that other girl all in the mouth. Now, do this girl not know Krishan be sucking on Blueface toes? If DJ Sky doing that, I know she let dogs lick her in the mouth. So then Razor started showing the girls her tattoos. And y'all, Scotland, she was so into it. I mean, she was trying to open the girl's shirt to see her titty tats. The point where Razor had to tell her, like, calm down. She grabbing all on Razor's arm. And you could tell that it was low-key bothering Razor. Scotland was on Razor like a hawk. What that one mean? What that one mean? Can I see that one? I didn't see it last night. Let me see. Let me see. She really started acting like a thirsty dude in the club begging. Razor was pretty cool about it. You know, she was showing the girls her tattoos. She even got to the point where she started pulling her pants down. And before you know it, she was standing there in just her panties. Child, Scotland is trying to position her booty to see, like, why are you all in her ass cheeks like that? It was literally in her booty like tissue, to the point where Razor is like, damn, if you want to see my ass, just say that. I mean, I wanted to see her ass too, because I mean, them hips look like they really sitting in her clothes. So, you know, I wanted to see what they looked like, but not like Scotland wanted to see. So in her confessional, DJ Sky Baby said that Scotland was pulling on Razor's thong. And I could believe that. So they start going back and forth about Scotland pulling on her. And Razor like, damn, you said you wasn't gay, but you sure not acting like it. I low-key think Razor started having flashbacks from being in the club and broke dudes pulling on her, trying to see something and not tipping her. She started talking about, you trying to see something, but you not paying. So while they arguing, going back and forth, I see Krishan trying to wrestle a bottle out of Razor's hand. And I'm thinking she trying to take the bottle because she don't want Razor to hit Scotland with it, or she's trying to take it like Razor had enough to drink. But child, Krishan's trying to hit the bottle. Krishan started hitting the bottle while Razor is still holding on to the bottle. I can't take this girl serious. So then Scotty started gaslighting Razor, telling her, oh no, I just wanted to see your tattoos. I like tattoos. I didn't touch you. I was just trying to see your tattoo. And Razor like, girl, I don't know what you was trying to do. If you was trying to see my cat, if you was trying to see my butt, like, just say that. So they really start having like a full-blown argument over the situation. And Scotland is trying to tell her, like, no, I didn't touch you, Scotty. Now you had her whole booty cheeks cupped in your hand. So Razor steady going off. At some point, I did feel like, okay, Razor, like, you doing a bit too much, girl. Like, calm down. And before you know it, they start throwing them fists. See, now I was a little confused with the whole situation, because it's like, Razor, are you getting mad that she was trying to see your booty and your kitty cat? Or are you getting mad at the fact that she was trying to act like she wasn't trying to see your booty and your kitty cat? Like, which one is it? Or are you using this as an opportunity, you know, to get you some camera time, to find you somebody to punk? When you look at the full cast, Scotty is like the weakest link. Everybody else already show that they with the shits. And who the hell gave Krishan a camera? I guess Zeus said, we gonna get this shot by any means necessary. And child, the post security guard, y'all giving that man a run for his money right now. So Krishan made a very valid point. She said it has to be something deeper than that, like a man involved. Because Krishan was feeling and touching on her way more than Scotty did. And what I had heard somebody say, that it was like a cover-up tattoo, and you could tell it was like somebody's name there. So maybe Scotty was trying to see if that was her man's name, because she definitely was trying to see something. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It got to the point where I was tired of hearing Razor run her mouth. And plus, she was sounding like a drunk auntie at the barbecue that had way too many beers and was just slurring her words and ready to fight anybody. Child, she was trying to smash the mirror. Like, it was giving drunk. You could tell she's an old nasty, sloppy drunk. She was so dang on drunk, she was sitting on Krishan's lap, and Krishan acting like she giving her a lap dance. I'm just not impressed by somebody who's obviously trying to pick on somebody for a stupid reason. So I guess she called herself doing the math and felt like she could add to her clout by trying to subtract something from Scotty. But keep it up, because Scotty be done knocked your ass into the 10th power. Just because somebody don't fight don't mean they can't fight. Y'all, I was feeling so bad for this security guard. He got so frustrated. He took his hat, turned around to the back. Then he started yelling at Razor like, man, you get to the back. You get to the back. Sounding like Biggie. So they get to the house. And this is how I know the energy that was coming from Razor was a little fake. Because how you and Scotland standing in the same room and you ain't got that same energy on the bus? But I guess it wasn't enough security around. So once they start telling Natalie and Tommy what had happened, that's when Razor want to jump bad again and start telling Scotty to run up. What do I need to run up for? You the one with the problem. You need to become running up to me. If you want these hands, they are readily available. So I guess she realized she was looking stupid standing there steady yelling that. So she ran up on Scotty and they started. I can't say fighting because I just seen Razor falling backwards. So security pulled them apart, and all I hear is Scotty yelling, "You didn't even hit me, you didn't even hit me." And I'm like, yeah, I don't think she hit you either. I don't know who was laughing harder, me or Natalie. So, y'all, I was just as confused as Scotty was because Razor just kept up with her little act. At this point, I don't even think she was believing her own act. So they decided to let them run a fair one. So they did their little thing or whatever. And I guess it just was not enough for Razor. I really think she thought Scotty was going to be an easy fight and she was going to run around that house like she had did her thing too. But Scotty wasn't backing down. You know, Razor had to keep up with the act. So she ran around the house, ranting and raving and talking about how mad she is. Like, girl, go to bed. You need to go sleep that liquor off. I then became real confused as to what was I watching because Razor started yelling out, aha, that's why I got your best friend. Then Scotty started making the nanny face to Razor. They straight started acting like preschoolers. Now, I know some young women can be real immature, but this right here, this a new one for me. Like, y'all doing that now? Who brought that back? Then she run over to Natalie and say, aha, that's why I got your best friend. Y'all doing this over Natalie? Unless that was Natalie's name and she didn't want her to see tatted on her cootie cat. Even Krishan was appalled by Razor's drunken behavior. Y'all know she the queen of drunk tantrums. So Razor continued to run around the house, acting crazy and drunk, talking about what she gonna do and what Scotland not gonna be able to do. So y'all know who came to talk to her. Biggie, of course. She found an opportunity to insert herself into a situation, which I was kind of glad. Y'all can run y'all mouth to each other because I don't want to hear it. So Sky, Natalie, and Scotty, they up in the room trading the skull about what had happened. And Razor's in the room talking to Lo. And Tommy comes in there. So Tommy tell her, like, you need to calm down. We're trying to go out and get this money. Like, this is petty. And so Razor tell Tommy, well, y'all could just leave her here. And Tommy is like, why would I leave her here? I can't leave her here. You're the one with the problem. Like, bitch, you'll be the one get left here. Tommy was like, I don't even want to hear about the problem. Let's talk about the solution. And that Razor, she ain't too sharp. She's very dull. Because this girl gonna have nerve to say she still want to fight. She want to see blood because she wants to set the tone. You set the tone on Scotty? I don't want any smoke, Scotty? That's who you setting the tone with? So basically she said what I said that she was doing, which is just trying to prove a point. She was getting on my last nerve. And why Tommy had the nerve to tell the girl, you know this not the real you? Tommy recognized the BS Razor was trying to pull also. So Natalie calls another little meeting and her and all the girls go downstairs. And Natalie is like, okay, y'all, can y'all use y'all words? Can y'all just like get over it? And Krishan is like, yeah, don't even talk about the problem. Just say it's squashed. Everybody knew Razor was on BS. And Razor, you wasn't even that mad because it was a whole lot of space and opportunity between you and Scotty. And please, somebody tell me, who is Biggie translating for? Sin gritos negritos. No yelling and screaming. I promise you, this girl talks so much, she gotta say everything twice in 2 languages. At this point, I'm like, cállate la boca, Biggie. Shut up, Biggie. So Razor tells Scotty, you know what you did and you know what you said. So Scotty's like, okay, well, I was looking at a tattoo. What did I say? So Razor is like, you was by my panties and I felt violated. So Scotty goes, well, you should have addressed that before, bitch. And Razor heard it because she was like, what? What did you just say? I guess Scotty figured I'm going to just play in this girl face at this point. Then Razor going to say, it's not about the tattoo. It's about violating her space like you're in my personal space. Girl, pick your battles. My best advice for these girls in this house, keep your opinions to yourself and your hands to yourself. So Tommy basically tell her, like, girl, you need to get it together. Now, on the next episode, you got Tommy and Stunner Girl trying to have a conversation. And y'all know that didn't go well at all. It went left real quick. Tommy said she was going to be Stunner Girl's mommy and whoop her ass. Now, I definitely don't want to miss that. And I don't want you to miss it either. So I'll see you next episode, girl. All right, then. Bye.
Make a psycho, make a traffic psycho.